Welcome here, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pictou County Wellness Center for this matchup between the Weeks and the Macs. It's Game 3 in the Phil Herrick Cup Finals. Macs currently leading the series 2-0 with two 6-2 wins. Back at the Forum. Puck drop for the first period on this game about to be underway. Henry Green, Pictou County's biggest hockey fan, opens us up with the singing of the national anthem. Enough to get any Pictou County player hyped up as we get set for the first puck drop of the game. And here we go, folks. Max win it back quick there. Creelman moving it. McKenzie will grab it and throw it back in. Down in deep with the help of McCackron as he chases for it. Suds moving that around. And immediately off the hop, Nick McKenzie heading back to the bench. Not looking too well is Jack Cameron. A couple nice moves there. And the reverse hit to open things up. Williams grabbing that one. He'll dump it over. That goes deep into the Mac zone. Kidd after it in the corner. He'll battle with Suds. Fleming in there as well. As that one's flipped out. Kidd trying to grab it. It's taken right back in front. A poke on it. Another shot. And Chandler Bell shuts the door there on a risky turnover from the Macs. The initial poke from Nathan Kidd, as he said in the post-game interview, tries to style his play off of Brad Marchand. And now he'll keep talking here as he heads to the bench. Couple close chances there for the Weeks to open things up early. We'll set up in the Mac zone to the left of Bell. And the Macs get it off the draw. Truin moving this one to the neutral. He'll cross red and dump that one in. Sullivan after it. Has Liver on his tail. Love it. Battling for it in the corner. That pops out. Conlon will grab it on the boards and try and bring it out here. Cameron moving that to Frazier. Frazier dumps that in. Blocker to the side there by Bell. Flips around, Conlon in behind, throws it into the slot there, no one's home. So it goes into the corner now. Another shot there. Rebound pops back out. Max will try and move it the other way. And a big hit there from Burcham to shut down Lovett as he tries to get it in the zone. Weeks circling back out. Burcham moving that through. It's up for Frazier. The scorer, a shot on, and the rebound just popped a little bit too far there for Nathan Kidd. McCackron trying to keep this one out. Turn back over. Weeks have it. Cohen Tanner dumps that into the corner. Now the other way. Bottomley working through. Has some room here. A shot on. Blocked on the stick there by Sullivan. Odell will move it back in. Sullivan in the corner, moves it to Croft. Creelman will shut him down and take it right back. But Sullivan moves that back down to the Max zone. Suds back for it. Suds behind his net, taking his time. Moves that one off the boards. Odell reaching for it. He'll dump that one in. Williams grabbing that one, moves it to Croft. Croft in the neutral now. He'll dump that one in. Creelman blocks it and takes it. He'll move that up. Shearer working through. A couple nice moves. He'll have to stay to the wall there, thanks to Jack Cameron. Williams taking him over behind his net. Moving that one. Dumped in there by Tanner. He'll head off for a change as that goes into the Max zone. So they try and play this one. Pugsley almost got a stick on it. Dumped right back in on net there by McCackron. Bell will play it. Flipped up high. Slips by McCackron to the neutral. Now they'll battle for it on the boards. Pugsley couldn't grab that one. It's back. Max in possession. Moving that one. It's Bottomley. Dumping that in. And that'll be an icing there against the Max. We'll go back down to the max zone here. Sim taking the draw for the Weeks as he wins that one back. Fraser keeping it in. Dumped in to the weak zone there. Sorhando in between the pipes for the Max. He'll play that one, moved up. A little too far there for Conlon. No icing on this play as it was tipped into the Max corner. So we try and break it out here. Welsh in there as well. Fleming will get it out. It's moved. Cameron, Sullivan. Sullivan dumps it right back in. Flipped into the corner there by Bell. Fraser, excuse me. Shot blocked there. It'll flip up high. Conlon hit by Guinish. Sim has it. He'll flip it in front. Rebounds alive. And a couple bodies go down there as Chandler Bell makes the save. Both teams now getting some fresh legs out there. Couple close chances for the Ethan Fraser line. Max win it back. Moved around by Creelman. Eisner will get it and move it in behind the net. McIntosh battling for it. Suds will get it out now. Moving that up to the line. Williams keeps it into the slot for McIntosh, who gets taken down on the play there. No call. Now a 3-on-2 for the Max. Strong over and a little bit out of the hands of Liver as the Weeks shut them down. McCackern moving that over. Eisner trying to get a handle on it. It's turned over. Creelman in. Liver couldn't get that one, but he'll take it right back there, trying to dump it in. McIntosh in the corner now battling for it with some help from McCackern. Swain will get that one. Now Weeks the other way. Move to Eisner. Poked away there by Creelman. It's into the neutral zone, and Swain grabs it and moves it down in. The Weeks will head off for a change as Suds is back for it. Nice move there. Tanner shuts him down. Turned over. Nathan Kidd, a shot on! And that one's just wide. Looked like it might have nicked the blocker of Chandler Bell. In for Kidd again. Another shot up high into the shoulder. Another big stop from Bell. Odell now moving it. Bottomley has it. He'll walk in. Bertram shuts him down. Gets it to Cameron. Up to Croft on the boards. Croft working his way into the neutral. Moves that through. No one was there for the pass, and that'll be a Weeks icing. Max still have yet to record a shot on net as we're a little over 5 minutes into this first period. Kidd and Odell will get tied up there before the puck drops. Kidd will get kicked out. Croft will come in. Odell wins it clean back. A shot on. Blocked in front. Shearer, another shot, and a blocker save from Sorhando. Trying to poke this one by. Weeks have it. Jack Cameron flips that over to Kidd. Kidd working into the corner now. He'll try and play that in front. No one's there. Now the other way. Odell shut down. Back up to Odell. Thrown right back out to the neutral there by Cohen Tanner. And Guinish will try and bring it in there. It's offside. Draw here will be just outside the weak zone, excuse me. Max win it back. It's thrown right in by Creelman. Sorhando out to play it. He'll move that on the boards for Fraser. Fraser flipping it up high. As Creelman makes a hit there for the Max to take possession. Turned over. Fraser. He'll circle around, plays it in front. Pass blocked by Creelman. Sim has it now. He'll play it into the corner. Frazier and Creelman get tied up. Williams trying to lay the body there. Sim trying to play it back for him. As that's played in for Creelman in the weak zone, excuse me. Flip by, Frazier, it's a 3-on-1. Frazier's in, shot on, and it's blocked in front, that'll go high. Now the Max the other way. Bringing it in, McKay, shot on, blocked there by Burcham, and that'll go up. We'll the stoppage in play here. Couple really great chances there for the Weeks. A 3-on-1 developed. They were lucky enough to have a D-man back to block that shot from Ethan Frazier. As we now set up in the weak zone. Max will try and get something going here. Shots 5-1 for the Weeks. Sullivan moving it up. Shot on there for the line. Rebound out in front. Trying to shut it down. Sullivan throws it back into the opposite corner. Fleming battling for it. Still in the corner. Up to the line. A shot on from Giddish. Goes wide there. Another big hit in the corner. McAkron throwing Sullivan down there. Bodies everywhere. And it's flipped out there. No icing on this play, as he was thrown out by a Max player all the way back down to Chandler Bell. Now moving this one through. Back. Sullivan trying to flip it up. Kept in there by Boutelier. As that's played around into the opposite corner, Lovett will get there first, but it's flipped up there to the line. Get it, shot on, blocked. Now Pugsley the other way, loses that one. And a couple big hits down in front of the Weeks bench. Lovett comes out with it. Lovett moving that one through. Back for Lovett. He'll work in, shot on. And that's just wide. Now the Weeks the other way. Nathan Kidd working through. He has some speed. Shot on there. Gloved up by Bell. And we'll get a whistle. A great performance from Bell thus far, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. He's been playing like this all season. That's why the Max are at this point in the Phil Herrick Cup playoffs. Odell flipping it through. As that's one back, Kidd lost some footing there. He'll go down. Now they'll battle for it on the boards. Shearer throwing that one into the weak zone. Williams moving it to Burcham. Burcham looking for an option here. Turned over. Bottomley gets shut down there, but he gets it in. Shearer cuts in behind. He'll flip it up to the line. Giddish to Truin. He'll play it into the corner. Shearer trying to play it back in front. Burcham takes it right back. Now the Weeks the other way. Burcham flipping that one in. Croft will chase into the corner. Back behind the net, Croft. Got his stick lifted. And he'll take it right back. Throws it into the slot. A shot on there. Big save on Cohen Tanner, who still has it. Another shot from the line. Gloved up by Bell. Weeks brought the offense in this game. They aren't letting up on the Max. And it's just something you can't do. You can't let up on this Halifax Max team, or the game is gone before you know it. As Lovett wins it right back. Creelman moving it. Strong flipping out to the neutral for Liver, who tries to push by. And a big hit there from Conlon, who tried to flip that one around. Goes to the opposite corner. Sim racing for it. Nice move there to get it to Cameron. To Conlon. Conlon pushing it through for Frazier, who's into the corner now. Has some options. Plays it in front. It's up to the line. McCackron to Sim. Sim in for Fraser. Conlon, excuse me. A shot wide there, had the net open. As that goes into the corner for Creelman. And a big hit there on Swain. McCackron throws it right back in to the glove of Bell. He'll let it go and play it. All the way up to McKay, a nice pass. As that one's tipped in there, McCackron back for it. He'll play it around. See Swain on the boards. Swain will get hit off of it. Now Kidd the other way. Eisner trying to help out Kidd here. Kidd in the slot. Shot on, a quick one. And a big pad save there. Sullivan throwing it right back in. Swain battling for it in there. As this one flips out, back to Williams. He'll move it in. Kidd loses that one as it gets caught up in the ref skates there. Now flipped the other way. Guinness racing. As that one flips up in to the Weeks bench. We're past the 10-minute mark here in this period, so we'll get a quick 1-minute break for both these teams. As a little situation there in front of the bench. We'll take a short breather. We'll be back in just a moment with the rest of the first period. And welcome back here, folks, after a short break. With 8:40 left to go here in this first period, we're still scoreless. Shots 9-2 in the Weeks' favor as the Macs win that one back quick. Guinness dumping it on net, flipped up off the glove of Serhando. Back behind the net. Now move to Green. Green working through. That'll go into the Mac zone as they try and turn it around quickly. Battle for it. In front of the Weeks bench here. As that one gets played back into the Mac zone. Guinness back for it, but Pugsley giving him a run for his money. Flipped up. Almost kept in there, but the Macs will go the other way. Working through, Sullivan. Trying to get by, gets it in for Fleming with a shot on. And a big save there for Serhando. Played in deep. Shearer shut down there with a big hit. Pugsley trying to poke this one through. Taken right back by Fleming. He'll play that into the corner. Welsh there for it. Into the slot, taken there by Williams. Who will flip that one up. It's turned over. Suds will throw it right back into McCackron. Play down. Croft couldn't get a handle on that one. Almost a big mid-ice hit there. McCackron throws that one down for a Weeks icing. Weeks bringing the offense, but when the Macs won't let them out of the zone, that's what happens, and that's what the Macs are so great at doing, is keeping the opposing team hemmed in. And then they get icings and offensive zone face-offs, and that's where they capitalize on it, as they will try to here and open up some of the scoring here in this game. Weeks will win it back. McCackron throwing that one down into the neutral. Played back for Creelman. He'll move that up. Odell crosses red and dumps that one in. Back around for Williams. Tanner handing that off for Sim, who flips it up for Frazier. Frazier poking it by. Creelman's back for it. Tipped back into the weak zone there. Sullivan moving that around. Creelman a shot on. Cameron blocks that, and he'll bring it the other way. Jack Cameron, rookie defenseman, gets it over to Conlon. Conlon tries to play it back there. Pass blocked. That'll flip up to the other side. Bottomley moving that in. Sullivan chasing, moves it around for Cameron. Jack Cameron flipping that one through. Conlon couldn't reach it in time. It's moved to Odell. Odell to Strong, has some room, loses a footing there, and he'll stay down. Sullivan to Sim. Sim recovers there and throws it in. In the corner, Guinish. He'll take his time here, having a breather, lets his team set up. Guinish moving that one now. Moves it, Truin. Feeding it through, Liver working in. Nice move there. Shot on, and that goes wide. Another shot blocked in front. Kid trying to lay the body on Strong in the corner. Now they'll battle for it. McCackern down. Strong rims it around to the line. Guinish. Nice move there to get Swain off of him. He'll take a shot. It goes wide. Truin tried to play it up to the line. No one was there. Liver will cut back for it. Love it. Turns it in for Liver, and he'll dump that one in. It's covered up by Serhando, and a couple bodies will get tangled up there. Both teams will get some fresh legs out there. 4:54 left to go in this first period. As the Weeks win it back there, flip through. Boutelier in the neutral. Plays it right back into the Weeks zone. Williams moving that around to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to flip it out. It'll sneak past Boutelier as he plays it over. Move through, trying to flick that one by over to McKay. Shot on, and it's just high. Another shot wide there. Boutelier on the boards. Into the corner, shot on. It's the Max trying to get something on. Haverstock, a big shot there. Sullivan lays the body. Shot wide there from the line. Green now, shot on. Stick save from Sorhando. Boutelier, back over, another shot, blocked in front. McKay a shot. And a shoulder save there. What an effort from Sorhando. And the Weeks to keep this one from going in the back of their net. Quite a few shots, one after another. And quite a few blocked before they got to Sorhando. It's what you love to see. Call was a Weeks icing, so we will set back up to the right of Sorhando. McIntosh kicked out of the draw here. Pugsley will come in against Sullivan. It's one back. Moved over to Creelman. Shot on from Creelman. Rebounds alive in front. Sorhando's out of position, but Sullivan recovers as he flips that out to the neutral. Poke by Green trying to get it through. Shut down there. Good play from Suds. Now Sullivan and Fleming moving in. Sullivan holding. Plays it in front and it's blocked. He recovers, gets it to Creelman. Over to Suds. Back to Creelman. Creelman in deep. Sullivan a shot on. Rebounds alive and they score! Fleming strikes first for the Max. Opens up the scoring taps in the rebound. Max up 1-0. Late in the first period here. A big goal from Sam Fleming there. As Sullivan had a couple initial shots, rebound just happened to pop right to Fleming. He'll backhand it in. And there you have it, the first goal of the game. Cameron moving that around. The Weeks trying to bounce back quickly here. Croft working it in for Kidd. Truman will play it back. Collides there, Bottomley recovers for the Max here. Shearer playing it back in, Bottomley a shot on. Pad save from Sorhando. Move through, Kidd couldn't grab it, Cameron takes it right back. Weeks can't get a hold of it, Bottomley shot on, blocked by Bircham. It's played back into the corner there. Shearer behind the Weeks net, battling for it. To the line, Druin over, Ginish. Kept in by Shearer. Along the boards now, Kidd with it. He'll lose that one. And it's played down the ice there. We won't have icing, as the Weeks will get a quick change. Fire down there to Strong. Moved in, Liver playing it over to the open ice, but McCackern keeps him shut down. Ginish couldn't get in there, quick enough. Now Weeks the other way, Sim moving that up. Trying to dump it in is Conlon, but it's taken right back by the Max. Strong working through. Sullivan trying to shut him down to the corner, and he will, as they collide in there. In front, to the line, Suds shot on. Big save there from Jared Sorhando. Liver dumps that one in, it's moved to Sim. Sim skating by. Conlon trying to stay onside. It's back for Williams. Frazier now. Passes that one back. Back to Frazier. Moving that to Williams. Williams working through. Shot on. And a big save from Bell. Pugsley. Almost a big collision there. His stick snaps. Bircham will go the other way with it. Bircham. Nice move, and he's taken down. Green trying to keep it in. Shearer now working the other way. Spinorama there to hand it back. Sullivan shot on. Blocked in front. Under a minute left to go here. Bircham trying to poke it by. Gremlin keeps it in with his foot. McIver, new face for the Weeks, coming up from Fundy U18 AAA. And he'll go offside there. A pretty exciting game to be called up into. Jackson McIver, one of Fundy Thunder's best players throughout the season, gets a chance here in the Phil Herrick Cup Finals. 20 seconds left to go here. Frazier and Lovett going at it there. Draw one back. Cameron moving it. McCackern will dump that one in. Truin behind his net. Moves it to Fleming. Fleming in the corner. Hit off that one by Sim. And they'll battle for it there now. Pops back out. Moved around by Truin. Liver. And that'll be the end of this period. Max take a late lead. 1-0 is the score. Shots are tied at 10-10. And that'll do it for the first period. Both teams will head back to their respective locker rooms, talk plans for the second period, and we'll be back. in just a few short minutes, excuse me. Thank you for tuning in to High Button Sports, folks. Second period will be underway in just a moment. And welcome back here, folks. Second period about to be underway. The Phil Herrick Cup Finals, Game 3. Max currently lead 1-0. Weeks came out raring to go. They had a strong start. Couldn't get one past, Chandler Bell. And the Max late in the first period threw one in off of a rebound. Thanks to Sam Fleming. Here we go. And they'll have to redo the draw there. Kidd versus Fleming here on this opening draw. And there we go. Weeks win it back there. Sullivan dumping it in. And that'll be an immediate whistle there. Weeks ice it. All the way back down to the left of Jared Serhando. Max win it back. Creelman shot on, goes wide there. Bounces right back out in front, shot. And that one goes to the side. Big shot from Welsh. It's up to the line. Suns laying that one over. Creelman. Shot on, goes wide there. Another shot. Played in back behind the net. We're going to get a penalty here against the Weeks. As Bell comes racing to the net. Fleming in there battling for it. Sullivan trying to get a stick on it. And that's played down back to the Max zone.
7-6. 7-7. 8-7.
Shearer moving the other way with it now. Nice move there. Still delayed penalty here. Shot on. Into the corner. Williams will touch it there. We will get a whistle finally. And the Max will head to the power play. An opportunity to further their lead. As Tyler Sullivan heads to the box here. Power play. And they win the draw there. Shearer battling for it. He'll get it in deep. Fleming with the lone goal here thus far. Sam Fleming moving that around. Odell to the line for Creelman. Oliver. Back to Creelman. They'll switch places. In deep. Shearer plays it in. Fleming. He'll cycle through. Fleming back in for Creelman. Creelman. Shearer. Shot on there. A nifty shot that goes up high. Stays out off the side of the helmet of Serhando. Draw here in the weak zone. Max win it back. Liver. Creelman shot on. Blocked in front there by McCachran. He'll flip it up. And the Weeks clear it there. Back in the Max zone. Creelman taking his time behind the Max net. Now he'll move it through. Creelman over to Odell. Odell hit off that one. It goes in deep for McCachran, and he'll try and hold it there in the corner. It's taken out. Shearer tries to play it up. Bertram shuts him down. Odell recovers. Odell working in around the back of the net. To the line, Creelman. Shearer. Fleming. Nice move there. Shot on. Goes wide. And Liver can't reach it. It'll roll all the way back to the Max zone. 30 seconds left on their power play. Liver working through. Cutting around Bertram. He'll go behind the net. Hit into the corner. Love it, moving it. Liver. Again with it in the corner. Plays it in front. Blocked there. McCachran trying to get it to it first. And he'll flip it back out to the neutral. Truman will take possession. Pass a little off there. Guinish will flip that, and fresh out of the box. Sullivan tries to turn it. Ginnish in. A shot on there. Rebound still alive. And they'll blow the whistle. Puck wasn't covered. But the net came off, I believe.
7-6, 7-7, 8-7-1. That's 7-6, 7-7, 8-7-1. If you have that number, please take it to the record.
Draw here back in the weak zone. Sullivan keeping that into the weak zone. Serhando out to play it. Trying to poke it by. Ginnish. Flipping that one through, Strong. Trying to play it over to Welsh. It'll get tipped, but Welsh will still get it in the corner. Strong battling. Croft. Moving it to Cameron. To Tanner. Tanner working in. Cohen Tanner drops it back. Williams a shot. And a big glove save there. Chandler Bell. Sullivan. A 1-T that he fanned on Williams again. Nice move. And fans on the shot. It goes to the corner. What a couple chances. Bell keeps the Max ahead with a big glove save. And we'll get a whistle there for a Max icing. Draw here in the Max zone. And they'll have to redo that draw. Druin in behind the net. Moving that to Welsh. Welsh couldn't get it out, so Truin will play it back around. Ginnish to Strong. Strong flips that up, stays in play. Sim retrieves it for the Weeks. Conlon couldn't grab that one. Truin flipping it by, trying to feed Odell. Blocked there. Dumped in on net by Bircham. Sim will get there first, plays it in front. And that goes to the corner. McCackern shot on. Drops down in the slot. Ethan Frazier will cut back. A shot on there, and it flips just wide. McCackern throws that one high. Bottomley tries to play it out. Kept in by Sullivan. He'll flip it in behind the net. Sullivan keeping it in. We're going to get a penalty here. Behind the play. Looks to be against the Max. And Pugsley keeping his cool. So now the Weeks a power play opportunity. Trying to come back here and tie things up. It's a head contact call. And now an unsportsmanlike. He'll get another 10. A big opportunity here for the Weeks. McKay will go over and serve. So the Max on a penalty kill, and they're now without their captain for the next 10 minutes. Weeks try and tie things up. They'll redo this draw. go. Weeks win it back. Cameron getting shut down there by Creelman, and the Macs clear it early. Williams with it. Moving that to Frazier. Frazier crosses red and dumps that one in. Bell playing that one, and the Macs clear right again.
Halifax friendly, number 11, Logan 3 minutes to hit on that.
Williams working in, getting around Creelman. He'll play it in front. Sullivan couldn't get the shot off. What a golden opportunity. As the Macs clear it again. Into the corner. And a big hit there by Kidd. Frazier in the slot. Kidd, a nice move. Shot on. Rebound's alive. And it flips to the corner. Ewan Sim up to the line. Over to Kidd. Kidd, shot on. Blocked in front. Rebound into the corner. Sim plays it in front. Pass blocked there. Suds with it. Played around. Kidd keeps it in with his shoulder. Cameron working in. He'll cut back now. Jack Cameron playing it over. Kidd over. Pugsley shot on. And it's covered. Oh, and it's in! They score! The Weeks have tied it up. Ethan Frazier. Bell made the initial save. It just slips through the 5-hole. Frazier was back there and taps it home. The Weeks have tied it up. What a goal from the Weeks on the power play. Getting things even. As they flip one past. Just rolled through the 5-hole. Bell made the initial save. I think everybody in the stadium thought that he made that save. Until Frazier pokes it by. A close chance there for the Macs. Sullivan, will flip it through. Trying to play that one out. And now it's up. Fleming dumps that one into the zone. Sullivan there in the corner. Now in front, a shot there goes wide. Fleming another opportunity. Sullivan in behind the net. Gets just to the line there. Poked by Conlon. Now Croft will go at it. It's back for McIntosh. McIntosh to Conlon. Shot, and it's wide. Now back the other way. Fleming loses that one. Kept in by Genish. And he's taken down there with a big hit. Fleming still with it. To the line. To Genish. Back over. Shot on. Serhando couldn't cover it up there. It goes into the corner to Welsh. And a big hit there. Shot on, goes wide. Green going at it again into the corner. Burcham gets it up to Croft. Croft trying to play it out. Taken there, poked right back. Now it's through for Croft. In behind the net. Swain grabbing it. He'll dump that one back in. Oh, and almost a big hit there from Kidd. As he'll race around for it, and he loses his footing there. Now Max the other way. Played back, Bottomley has it. To Shearer, who couldn't reach that one. But Giddish beats off the icing. Odell, he has it in the corner. Into the slot, goes wide there, up to the line. Shot blocked by Jack Cameron. So he gets a stick in there. Odell retrieves it for the Macs. Played over. Suds back over, and a shot on from Bottomley goes wide. Shearer, close chance there as he's hitting to the boards. Turned over in the slot, but it's poked right back out to the neutral. Bottomley dumping that right back in. Or excuse me, Boutelier. Flip through, Cohen Tanner. Dumps that one in. Down behind the net. Pugsley puts on the pressure. Sits up for McKay. Or excuse me, yes, McKay. As he plays that down. Sullivan. Flipped up by Bircham. Shut back down. McKay takes it. He'll try and play it in. But the Macs are offside there. We'll get a whistle.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Wellness Center has prohibited the use of air horns, compressed or otherwise, megaphones, sirens, and battery-operated noise. Our goal is to provide a safe, welcoming environment for all who choose to attend. This policy will be enforced at all events.
And there you have it. So no air horns here at the Wellness Center, as it sounds like there is a couple in the stadium this evening. We are past the 10-minute mark here at the second period. Some players, just a short break there. They're back out and ready to resume play. Minutes on the clock here. And the Macs win it back cleanly. Creelman gets it over to Guinness, who dumps it in. Played around, Strong to the line, Guinness. Back to Creelman. Creelman, Guinness, shot on. And Serrano goes down there, still makes a save. Love it in the corner. Couldn't grab a hold of that one. It's up to the line. Guinness. Once again with it, tries to get the shot off. Sim battling for it now. Played back over, turned over to Ethan Frazier. And now he'll bring it the other way. Creelman shuts him down with a hit. Creelman all over the puck anytime he's on it. And a saucer there from Sorhando. Trying to get it to Frazier. And he'll go down there. Still tied up behind the play with Lovett. Now Liver plays it in. And that goes just wide. Strong. Battling for it. Played out. Frazier back on it. He'll flip it to the neutral. Guinness has got it. He's back behind the Max net. Waiting with this one. Now he'll move with it. Guinness. Skating through. Back for Welsh. Plays it into the slot. Into the corner. Back behind Fleming. And it's in front. A close chance. Sullivan to the line. Suds. Shot on there. Big blocker save from Sorhando. Eisner battling for it now. Plays around. Sullivan has it. He'll have to battle for it with Williams as they go down. Trying to keep it in. Green, a big hit there by McCachran. Eisner moving that one. Williams trying to get there before Fleming. And they'll go into the corner. What a physical game this has turned into. And another hit there from Kidd. Sullivan in there as well, trying to lay the body. And they'll try and hold this one there in the corner. Still going at it. And the refs will blow the whistle here. And now hell will break loose behind the Weeks net. The rest will break things up there. Oh, and it looks like Fleming's not feeling too well. He's taking his time. Seems to be okay, however. Still on one knee. He'll get up now. Helmet off, but he seems to be okay. Well, they sent a Max player to the box. And it looks like Weeks will get a power play out of this. They will. As Sullivan heads to the box here for the Max, Weeks are on the power play. A chance to take their first lead of the game. After a little bit of a brawl behind the net. And we have some Max fans not happy about this call, voicing their opinion from the stands here. As Max win it back, Creelman trying to get in there and hold it. And they'll battle in this corner now. Creelman just holding it there. Frazier gets it out and he's taken down. No call in this play. Williams plays it back off the boards. Sim trying to battle with it. Has Creelman on him. Creelman all over it. And he gets it to Suds, and he'll throw it down. The Max clear it there. The Weeks retrieve it. McCachran flipping that one through to Frazier. Excuse me, that's Jack Cameron. Sim plays it in. Frazier has it in the corner. Fans on the initial pass. Still gets it to Conlon. Conlon turned over there. It'll go to the boards for Liver. He'll try and clear it. He's hit there. But he gets some help from Ginish, and they get it down. Shearer's down there. Just under a minute left to go in this week's power play. Not going like their last one did in front. Liver couldn't get his stick on it. What a chance. Now Weeks the other way. 3-on-2. Sim handing it back over. Rebound bounces in front. Creelman tries to clear it. Odell will play it around. Tanner in the corner. And it's flipped down there, just under 30 seconds left to go here. On this week's power play, Odell putting on the pressure. And he's doing a great job of killing this down there. It's moved over. Going Tanner. Flipping that one by. Nathan Kidd. Assisted the first goal, a shot. And that hits the outside of the netting. Croft playing it over, shot on, rebounds alive in front! And it goes back behind the net. Croft will grab it. We're back to 5-on-5 here. Bircham a shot. It goes wide. Kidd grabs it. He'll throw it on. Glove save there from Bell. Creelman trying to flip it through. Croft will retrieve it. Not for long. Poked out of his way. Back out to the neutral where it's dumped in by Bircham. Max will get a breather here. Ginish working this one through as we're just just under 5 minutes left to go in the second. Ginish working in front, and they score! Welsh throws it in and takes the lead for the Max. What a play! After getting off the penalty kill, the Max turned things right around. And Welsh scores the second of the game for the Max. They take the lead late in the second. As they dump it in there, a big goal. Played back on net. Puts her hand up, flipping it aside. Poke through. Green. It's back for Suds. He'll flip it way up high. That stays into play. Played in behind. Love it. Moving it to the line. Boutelier. Suds. Shot on. It goes wide. Lovett trying to play it back. It'll go to the corner. McCachran battling for it. Boutelier, a quick one from the line. Hits a leg in front. Swain trying to play it out, and he will. Suds throws it right back in. Weeks now have possession. 3-on-2 for the Weeks. McCachran back for Swain. And that's poked away there by Boutelier. Now it's through. Sullivan some room, a shot. And he's shut down there by Jack Cameron as he gets back. Another big block from Cameron. Cameron trying to flip this one through. It's up for Swain. Swain holding, plays it over, and Kidd couldn't get the shot off there. Eisner keeping it. Throws it on net. Gloved up by Bell, who gets the whistle. Truin returning here as his 10 minutes are up. The draw here to the left of Chandler Bell. 3:17 left to go. Max win it back. Creelman moving it around. Cameron will pinch and steal it. Cameron poked away there by Breen. Played around and, Jack Cameron gets some contact there. He'll somewhat faceplant into the boards. That didn't feel nice as it's flipped up there into the neutral. It's poked down by Fleming into the weak zone. Fleming in behind, a shot. And that hit the post and went way up high. Nobody really knows where that one went. Draw here back in the weak zone. Shots 20-18 in the Max favor. Green keeps it in. Creelman over to Shearer. He'll cut in. Backhand in front. Rebounds alive still. And Serhando covers it up. And Shearer's taken down. Now Sullivan heading to the box here. Shearer looks like he got a punch, to the face, and he'll get thrown down. Now Sullivan in the box for the Weeks, and the Max will head to the power play. Another chance to extend that lead late here in the second. Here's the draw. Odell wins it clean back, but it splits the knee there and goes down the length of the ice. And the Max trying passing it back. No one was home. Liver, will recover, working in now. He'll go into the corner. Liver playing it through to Fleming. Fleming gets it. He's shut back down there again. And they love battling in the corner for it, these two teams. Up to the line, Creelman over, Shearer. A 1-tee shot, rebound, pokes back out. It's moved to Frazier. Frazier now short-handed, working in. Ethan Frazier, a nice move. And he'll get hit there by Shearer. Now flip back the other way. Liver playing it over. Passes a little too hard there. Flipped over a couple of sticks. And they'll battle for it in the corner again. This one pokes out. Fleming. Liver. Shot. And a big save there. Rebounds alive. Taken by Frazier. And he clears it out to the neutral. Just under 30 seconds left to go here on this Max power play. Flipping it through. And it's close chance there. Weeks are lucky the Max didn't notice that. Puck was rolling in the slot. And it's cleared there. On to Bell, just under a minute left to go here in this second. Trewin. And that's flipped by Ginnish. A little room here. Plays it into the slot. No one was home, to the line. Shot. And that one's wide. And it flips back the other way. Conlon turned over. And it's poked away there by Ginnish. A good effort to get back and shut Conlon down. Now Ginnish. Playing it over, Sullivan. Shot blocked, it'll go high. Conlon again, trying to flip it through. Kid couldn't reach it, Trewin. Into the neutral. Played back. It goes into the corner, and that will be it for the second period. The Max still leading here. 2-1, however, this time around. Weeks came back, tied things up on a power play goal from Ethan Frazier. But right off the second Weeks power play, Max come flying down and Welsh taps one home, giving them the lead once again. Shots are 22-19 for the Max. As both teams heading back to the locker rooms again as they prepare for the third period. Thank you for tuning into High Button Sports tonight, folks. We'll be back in just a moment for the final frame between the Weeks and the Max. And welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Final frame here in this game between the Weeks and the Macs. Macs currently leading 2-1. A late goal fresh off the penalty kill. They regained their 1-goal lead. Weeks scoring early in the second on a power play. River Welsh is to thank for the Max lead currently, however. Puck drop for the third, about to be underway. And here we go, Max win it back, Sullivan. Cameron back to Sullivan. Sullivan hands back to Jack Cameron, who moves through the neutral. Shut down there, and Sullivan will take it the other way. Sullivan working in. Trying to move around, he'll go into the corner. Gets that up to the line, Creelman. It over, Fleming, a 1-tee shot there, goes wide. Plays it in front. Sullivan there. Now going the other way, Croft getting it to Tanner. And that'll be offside. Kid lost some footing there, couldn't stop himself. Both teams will get some fresh legs. Ethan Frazier line coming out here. One of the Week's top offensive scoring lines. Frazier, Sim, and Conlon. As the Macs get it off the draw, they'll try and push it through. Back for Frazier. He'll play it in. Conlon working in. A nice move there. It'll go into the slot, controlled there by Truin. Turned over, Frazier. A shot on, and that goes just high. What a chance there. Burcham throwing that in. Almost turned over once again. It's back to the line, Williams. Lawrence Williams trying to poke it through. Back up, Conlon retrieving that in the neutral. Burcham pushing it by, pass a little off there. Now Truin the other way, bringing it in for the Macs. Back up to the line, Giddish, shot on, and it's covered up there by Sorhando. So the draw here back in the weak zone to the right is Sorhando. Draws one back by the Week, Sullivan. Breaking it out here, passes off. But Conlon will beat the icing. Conlon playing it in front, Frazier has it. Back up to the line, Sullivan to McCackern, shot on, and it's tipped wide. Sim in the corner. Hands it back for Conlon behind the net. Conlon. Fans on the pass there, it's turned over. Now Bottomley the other way. Working through, trying to get it over. Intercepted there. Now Ethan Frazier couldn't get a full handle on it. Odell will retrieve it. Odell working through. Sim couldn't catch him. It stumped right back in there. Weeks will have a chance to regroup as it's offside. Played over to McCackern. He'll flip it on net. Right in, Cameron a shot, and it flips by Jack Cameron. What a goal! The rookie D-man, Jack Cameron, ties it up here. The Warewell Bombers love that one. What a goal from Jack Cameron. The initial shot, I believe it was a dump in. Bounced right off of Chandler Bell, and Cameron sneaks by and flips that one home. As that is into the weak zone, we will have a whistle. Nova Scotia Premier. Tim Houston in the building. Catches Jack Cameron's goal there.
Time of the goal, 2:18.
Draw here in the max end. They'll win it back. Suns trying to break it out now. Williams moving that over. Cameron flipping it past. A little too far for Kidd. Suns working through, crossing red. Couple nice moves there. Suns is in. A shot. Rebound. And it flips by. Now Kidd trying to bring it the other way. And he's hit from behind there. No call. Or we will get a call. So the Weeks will now head to the power play, I believe. Or no, the hand went down. I guess it wasn't a penalty. As it flips into the corner. A big hit there from Croft. That puck goes wide. Williams moving that around. Tanner flipping it through for Kidd. Couldn't fully grab that one. Croft retrieves it. Moves that one over. Williams hit off of it there as he dumps it in. Fleming moving that over. Finish. Passing it back to Welsh. Welsh working through. Shot on. Gloved up by Sorhando. Draw a little off there. Now Pugsley bringing it the other way. Into the corner, he still has it. Pugsley will now set things up for the Weeks. A shot. And that one goes just wide there. McIntosh trying to get it up. Gets it to Burcham. He'll take his time. A shot. Hits a body in front. Sherwin trying to play this one out as he gets it to Sullivan. They'll get it to the neutral. Sullivan working in, and McCachran gets taken down there by Sullivan. And I believe that was offside that they called there. I'm not sure. So we're back down to the max end here. Shots 24-21 in the Max favor. Lovett wins the draw back. Max trying to play it out. Bounce weird off the boards there. They'll recover. Suds with it. Working in. Shut down there by Sullivan. Puck flips up. And a collision there. Lovett not feeling so great. Turned over. Creelman throws it right on. Blocker save there. Jack Cameron flips it through to Conlon. Conlon working in. A shot on there. We're going to stoppage and play. Weeks will get a fresh forward line out. Tanner, Kidd, and Croft. As the Weeks win it back. Quick shot there. Blocked in front. Still alive. Kidd gets it back up to the line. Williams. Shot. Tipped up, and that goes wide. Tanner trying to play it around the boards, but the Max will get it here. And play this one out. Kidd takes it right back. Poked away. Creelman has it now. Creelman working in. A shot. And a big glove save there. What a stop from Sorhando. Creelman's got a quick release, but Sorhando, in that scenario, has the quicker glove. Creelman's been all over this puck this game. Weak zone now to the left of Sorhando. Max win it back. Truin at the line. Plays it in. Bottomley. His shot's blocked. Goes around to Odell. He'll play it in deep. Shearer. Shot. And it's covered up there by Serhando. Shearer gets in there. And he'll get played to the side there. Draw here. Up to the line. Back over to Truin. He'll play it over. Intercepted there. Max will try and keep it in. Odell, a shot, and it goes wide. And it circles out now. Kidd racing for it. Giddish will get there first in the corner. Kidd retrieves it, plays it in. A shot on, covered up there by Bell as it flips out to the corner. Shearer pushing by. A shot, and it's blocked by Cameron. It'll go up and hit the netting. And Cameron seemed to get maybe hit in the face there by Shearer. The rest didn't see anything, so they won't call it. In the weak zone. Weeks win it back. Sullivan with it. He'll flip it to Eisner. Eisner way up high, trying to get it to Pugsley. He'll battle with Suds to get there, and his stick goes flying. No call here. Played in front. Controlled there by Boutelier as he gets it through. McKay almost loses it in the feet there. Plays it in. Flip back. McKay a shot on. It goes wide. Battling forward in the corner, up to McKay. He'll flip it right back in. Lawrence Williams grabs it. He'll try and cut around Shearer. Or excuse me, Haverstock. Williams still with it, working in. To the slot, he's shut down. A big hit there. Puck's alive in front. As it goes behind, Boutelier controlling it. As he flips it through, Burcham crosses red. He'll fire it high into the corner. Both teams will get a change here. Suds playing it to Fleming as he pokes it by. McIntosh. Fleming and Sim going after it. Conlon trying to poke it through now. Played back into the week's end. Bertrand trying to get there. Pass a little off, goes to Boutelier. Boutelier working in. He loses his footing. Welsh, a shot, and a big blocker save there. That one almost went in. Serhando just got a piece of it. Up to the line, Boutelier. Back over, Giddish, in, a shot, and a big save there once again from Jared Serhando. Back up to the line, Boutelier, a shot, it goes wide. Fleming cycling it, Giddish a 1-T. Gloved up there, and Serhando is hit down to the ice. And the Weeks won't like that. I don't know if we're going to get any penalties called here. Looks like we won't. So it'll stay 5-on-5 with 12-12 left to go. Weeks win it back. Sullivan rimming it around to Tanner. That one flipped just over his stick, but Tanner kicks it through, and he's tripped up. We're going to get a power play here for the Weeks. As Cohen Tanner's taken down, Giddish will head to the box. An opportunity for the Weeks to take their first lead of the game. Kidd, Sim, Cameron, Williams, and Frazier. All out there. To the line, Cameron to Kidd. Kidd taking his time with it, back to Jack Cameron. Jack Cameron. To Frazier. Excuse me, Williams. Williams. Cameron over to Kidd. A shot on, and it's in! Ethan Frazier, his second of the game. And the Weeks take the lead. What a play and what a goal. Quick one on the power play there for the Weeks. And the draw push through. Odell trying to get a quick return. Sullivan skating by. Creelman takes it. Shot on. Rebound. Covered up there by Sorhando. And now Sullivan might be getting in some trouble here. Ref having a talk with Sullivan here. There'll be no call in this play. What definitely could have been is Sullivan hit one of the Macs in the face there. Don't think it was intentional, but he'll get away with this one. As the Weeks win it back, Sullivan moving it over. McCachran flipping it through. Conlon couldn't get a full stick on it there. As Odell dumps it right back in. Scherer and Sullivan in a foot race for it. McIntosh flipping it by to the neutral. As that goes back down to the Mac's end. McIntosh still battling for it. Conlon, excuse me. As he gets tied up with Creelman. Creelman slaps him with the stick, and we're going to get another penalty here. It'll be against Creelman for slashing. So now Weeks back to the power play once again. Creelman's emotions getting the best of him there as he got tied up, got a little frustrated, let the stick go there. And the refs didn't miss that one. Max win it back early, fanned on the clear there, but it's recovered and thrown down by Fleming. Cameron with it. Jack Cameron to Lawrence Williams. They set up the Weeks' last goal. As it's up to the line. Kidd. Cameron. Over to Kidd. Kidd a shot on, goes high and around. And that'll circle out of the zone. Handed back. Played around. So they get it just to Jack Cameron there. Cameron playing it over. Frazier. Back for Williams. Max doing a good job of not giving the Weeks much room in any regard here. Ethan Frazier bringing it in now. Into the corner. Trying to get around Fleming. But Fleming shuts him down and he'll hold it. Big hit there, but it's cleared down the length of the ice. Just under a minute left to go on this Week's power play. Kidd with it. Working in, Kidd. One of the fastest players on the Weeks. Shut down there. He'll play to the line. Croft, excuse me. Back over. Tanner. A shot. Rebound. Spits back out. And the refs blow the whistle there. As the puck was out. You didn't like that one. We are past the 10-minute mark here. The players will get a short break, and we'll be back in just a moment with the rest of the third, the final 30 seconds of this week's power play. And welcome back here, folks. Play is about to resume here on the second half of this third period. Weeks up 3-2 now. As the puck is dropped, it's back into the corner. Sim retrieves it. He'll circle, getting it over. Shot on for Williams, tips wide. Sim getting it back again, plays it in deep for Conlon. Conlon, shot on, tries to sneak it through the 5-hole. And he loses that one to Suds, who will throw it down the length of the ice there. And it looks like the Max will have killed off this one. As Creelman returns now, Williams working in. Plays it around, the wraparound almost goes in there. Couldn't get the final angle on it. In for Kidd, a shot. And it looks like Bell doesn't know where that one is, but it stays out of the net nonetheless. Chandler Bell holding down the fort in the Max zone. Here in the Max zone. And Lovett will get kicked out here. As that flips way down. Liver trying to get there. And not in time. Looked like he might have. This one will go back down to the Max end. Lovett wins the drawback this time. Is Breen in the corner with it. Lovett plays it around. Truin having a look. He'll play that one through. Liver. Shut down there by McCachran. McCachran fans on the pass. Turned over in front. What away! A shot on, and Serrahando keeps the door shut. A golden opportunity for the Max. And a bad turnover by the Weeks. I think there was 3, maybe 4 uncovered Max players right in the slot there. Draw here, and Sullivan will get it out. It's back for Guinish to Truwood. Back to Guinish. He'll play through Bottomley. That goes down into the corner of the Week's end. Cameron plays it around for Pugsley. Pugsley feeding it ahead for McIntosh, who dumps that one in. Green racing after it. Truin gets it back around for Guinish. To Truin. Truin having a look, tries to flip that by. Bottomley retrieves it. And he'll chuck that in to the weak zone there. It's played back for Sullivan. Sullivan getting it through to Green, who dumps that one in. Bottomley with it. Playing that one over. Guinish grabs it off the boards. Fans on the dump in there. And Williams throws it right back out. Truin fires that one down the boards. And Odell tries to tip it through, but it goes up into the Weeks bench. Shots 31-25 in the Max favor. As the Weeks lead here 3-2. Creelman plays that one over. Suds. Pass blocked. Conlon pokes at that one. Back up to the line. Suds to Creelman. Plays it in behind. And it's covered up there by Sorhando. We'll get a whistle. Creelman working in, a shot on. It's sticked up high there by Sorhando, and he'll hit the netting. Draw again here in the weak zone. Back up to the line, Creelman. A shot on, pad save there from Sorhando. And it slips back out to the neutral, Suds with it. Working in, Suds, a shot. And a glove, it's gloved up, by Sorhando. He is quick on that glove side tonight. Draw here again in the weak zone. So try and battle for that one off the dot. Kidd flips it up, and that one sneaks out. Creelman has it. Back to Suds. In their own zone, they'll move to the neutral. Back for Creelman. Stick there. Sullivan tries to grab it. We'll battle for it on the boards. Now the other way, Nathan Kidd. He'll take it into the corner. Kidd avoids the hit there, plays it in front. Cohen Tanner with the shot on, but it's covered up by Bell. And now Fleming and Tanner will have a little battle. Line. Shot on from Cameron. Rebound pops out. Burcham will keep it in. Truin playing that one through. Flip by. Love it racing after it. Love it in front. Another shot. And it flips high back behind the net. Into the corner. Croft retrieving it. He'll lose that one. Still a battle for it here. Now the other way, Croft bringing it through to the neutral. Jaden Croft over to Nathan Kidd, a shot, rebounds alive. Croft couldn't get a stick on it. It flips back behind the net. Trying to move it now, Liver. Getting that one across red, still has it, drops it back. Ginish couldn't get the shot off there. He's shut down by Tanner. McCacherin feeding it to Ethan Frazier. Has 2 already. Loses that one and then his footing. It'll get turned over to Truin. Truin, pass there, intercepted. McCacherin the other way. A shot. Rebound's alive, and he'll collide with the post, and Chandler Bell. And we'll turn the camera away here until we're sure Chandler Bell is up on all right. McCacherin, a lot of speed coming in, collided with the post and clipped Bell as well. Bell is back up and all right, has his helmet off now, just regaining a little bit of focus. But McCacherin heading to the box now. And the Macs will go to work on a late power play. This is about the time they scored their other 2 goals late in the first and the second. And now they'll be on the power play for it. .453 left to go. Max, a chance to tie things. As the Weeks win it back and get it out to the neutral. Creelman has this one. Taking his time with it, gets it up to Liver. Liver working in. Sullivan trying to shut him down, and he will. Fleming retrieving that one. And it's played back over. Frazier clear. Max taking their time. Creelman once again with it. Working through to the neutral. Hands that one to Odell. Odell working into the slot there. He'll circle in a shot. And it's gloved up by Serhando. Draw one back by the Week. Sullivan moving it. Played around the boards by Bertram. Kept in by Truin. Truin over to Suds. Back to Truin. Shot on. Rebounds alive in front. Lovett trying to bat at it. Still in front there. And Serhando jumps at it and covers it up. Lovett will fall down onto him. Sullivan of the Max getting tied up there with Cohen Tanner. Or no, excuse me, Bertram. Still tied up. The refs will separate them. Draw here in the weak zone. One back. Creelman couldn't reach it. It'll sneak out to the neutral. Back through. Liver working in. Gets held to the corner there by Bertram. 30 seconds left. Max power play. A shot. And a big block there. It's still in play. Frazier blocking that one. No one seemed to know where it went. Creelman a shot. And it's gloved up by Serhando. Just 22 seconds left on this Max power play. Serhando holding things down. With some help from his skaters. Ethan Frazier, a big block there. Now Lovett will get kicked out. Odell will come in. Back into the corner, Sullivan clears it down there. Max with it. It's Suds. Just under 10 seconds left on the power play. Suds in, shut down. Into the corner. And now we're back to 5-on-5. McCachran out. And he'll get it again. Passes a little off there. Odell with it now. He dumps it in. Jack Cameron back for it. Odell will hit him in the boards. Croft flips it up. And that stays in play. Back for Suds in his own zone. To Odell. Odell flipping it through. Sorhando settles that one down for Williams. 2:20 left to go here in the third. Weeks lead by 1. Flip through. Croft chasing after it. No icing here. Croft shut down. He'll get it right back again to the line. Flipped in by McCachran. Conlon retrieving it. He'll battle for it. Quick shot there. That goes wide. Now Welsh bringing it the other way. And he's shut down. Conlon will grab it. Conlon playing it around. Along the boards there. Shearer trying to get in on it. It's up for Welsh again. A nice toe drag. Liver, a shot. And it goes wide as it hits a body in front there. Finish. Plays it in. Shearer in the slot. And he's kept to the outside. Creelman at the line. Plays it over. Ginish, a shot. And it goes into the corner. I'm surprised we haven't seen Bell come to the bench yet here. Shearer over to Creelman. In, Shearer. Playing it around. Up to the line, Creelman. Over, Ginish. In front, Shearer. And it's cleared out in. Now Bell coming to the bench here. Liver. Sullivan will come out, a shot. And it's gloved up there by Sorhando. With 49 seconds left in play. Max with the empty net, 6-on-5. As they try and tie things up here in Game 3. And it looks like we got a timeout called here by the by the Max, excuse me. They'll talk things over. What a game this has been. Shots 38-29 in the Max favor. It's been relentless pressure from them for the past 4 or 5 minutes in this game. And now they'll play the final 49 seconds, 6-on-5 with Bell out of the net. And we're ready for play. 49.9 seconds left on the clock. Weeks lead 3-2. Max looking to tie things. And Weeks looking to get their first win of the series. McCachran playing it around. Frazier putting on some pressure. It's behind for Fleming. Fleming in front. Kept to the corner. Frazier trying to clear it. He fans on it. Frazier again trying to clear it. Hits a leg in front. Sullivan keeping Fleming to the corner. Frazier gets it and he'll throw it down there. And that'll be Weeks icing with 26.6 seconds left to go. Draw here in the weak zone. Battle for it in the corner. Up to the line. Liver, a shot goes wide. Mackintosh gets it out and down the ice there. Weeks icing with just 17 seconds left now. .2 on the clock. Fleming taking the draw for the Max. Against Mackintosh for the Weeks. Battle for it on the dot, up to Creelman. Over, Ginnish to Creelman, a shot, and it's tipped up high into the netting. We'll get another stoppage with 9.8 seconds left. Draw here in the weak zone. Pushing through, Shearer trying to play it in front, hits the outside. Battle for it. 3 seconds left, Frazier throws it down, and the Weeks take game 3 of the Phil Herrick Cup Finals. This is their first time beating the Max all season. And what a time to do it. Weeks take game 3, 3-2. Their first game at home for this series. Serhando, an absolutely incredible game, stopping 37 of 39 shots. Especially at the end, I think he must have seen 10 shots in 5 minutes there. The series is now 2-1, and it'll come back here Sunday night at the Pictou County Wellness Center. If you're able to come out, we hope to see you there. But if you're going to stay at home, High Button Sports will be here for you. Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. Once again, final score 3-2 Weeks, as the Max lead the series 2-1 now.